What's up? Pickles in the house. It is your favorite seed daddy. Anyway, I'm a goofball. I have fun with my videos. This needs to be lowered. Where's my camera people when I really need them? I don't have any. Jack Links, beef jerky, jalapeno. It says hot. I think they're lying to me. I was going to write a joke, but I froze. Holy Ghost peppers, what's up? Gonna review it. I like doing stuff I haven't done before. I'm going to protest and try to get beef jerky prices cheaper. I could just make my own. Brandon. All right, so without further delay. This is my dinner, basically. I should eat something normal. Hey, Mark Garcia. Hey, by the way, I'm glad you're here. Mark, I sent your package out today. This smells good. It actually smells good. That pork rinds almost killed me. It smelled freaking horrible. Uncle Pickles. Hey, Pepper Baby Burns. Do you know any older ladies looking for a seed daddy? Looking for a seed daddy? We have fun on this channel. And I've been talking so much. I talked on the telephone for like 6 hours today. And I swear I'm going through puberty again. Either I'm going through puberty or I'm the next cast member on Scooby-Doo for Shaggy. Hey, Scooby, don't eat the sandwiches in the haunted house. All right, enough goofiness. And by the way, I didn't really drink coffee today. I've just been drinking pop. So, jalapeno, Jack Links. Pepper Baby Burns. No, I will pass on Mary. No, thank you. Holy Ghost Pepper says, I sounded worse than that last weekend. So, I was just talking on the phone like about an hour ago, right after the last video, and my voice started cracking. And I'm like, these people don't even know me. And I'm like, they're like, is this? Will the real Jimmy Pickles please stand up? Pepper Baby Burns says, laugh out loud. She is so sweet, she will make you treats. Yeah, but I gotta give my treats to get those treats. You hear me? I got to give up my treats to get her sweet treats. I don't know if this is a fair trade. Garden State Gardener. Awesome. Yeah. This stuff, jalapeno, tastes like jalapeno. It's sweet. It has an jalapeno flavor. Is it hot? No. For a chili head, no. For a non-chili head, no. Flavor, 1 out of 10. Quick response, 7.1. 7.1, Jimmy Pickles professional score on, I had to cheat, Jack Links. Meat snacks, Jack Links. Beef jerky jalapeno. 10 grams of protein. It's good, it's quality, I recommend it. 7.1 for flavor, heat, hardly any existence, but it has a nice flavor. That's my review. Now let's hang out. So, you can drop your link there, Pepper Baby Burns. You guys got a wrench in here? Just drop your link. My channel is for your channel. So, what up, what up, what up? I've been so busy with orders and phone calls, I haven't even looked at my plants today. I know it's sad. It makes you weep. I'm going to have my 5th. I've been on a Sprite spree lately. I think today's going to be the last day I drink Sprite. I'll just go back to drinking water. Oh. Get your dad to help you. There you go. It's a Sprite party up in the house. All right. Hey, thank you very much, Kenny. All right. You know how it goes. I'm going to eat one more piece. This is being wrapped up. Might as well have a big piece. I'm actually getting full instantly. I got rhythm in my head. I don't dance. And there's a reason why. Because of this. Garden State Gardener says, I'm having a Peter Pepper contest. This sentence is already coming out off the wall. If anybody wants to enter, that's all about who can grow the longest Peter Pepper. $100 rolls. Well, you guys I got Peter Pepper seeds. You want to buy them? Go join his contest. I'm growing like 40 plants of those this year. So I'm going to stay out of the contest, but you can promote your contest on my page. It's cool. So you guys join. $100, man. $100 is $100. I got the jerky. I got the beef. I got the jalapeno beef jerky. So, I'm behind schedule. Let's start getting into other subjects, topics. I should loosen that up before I do that. Get those seeds. Yo, yo, yo. I'm going to water my plants. Starting there. Right there. That one, and that one, and that one. Yeah, man. Let's see. It's pretty dry. I don't water them every day, but it is kind of dry down here, so I seem to water it every other day. This stuff's all dry, I already know. I'm just gonna water. You guys can talk amongst yourselves as well. That turkey's pretty good. I just recommend more heat on it. Pretty soon, I'll take another one. I could just, you know what I could do? I could just sit on here when I get about 3 more. Down. Okay, I'm just watering my plants. On my trays I'm germinating, I water underneath. I'll show you. When I come back. It's actually pretty good. All right. We got to do another tray. I'm grabbing the good trays. This stuff, I'm going to show you. Once again, I picked all the stuff out of here. The plants. So there could be still seeds in here that'll germinate. But don't reuse it because you're going to mix up your grow that way. All right, so I'm going to get a tray. I'll answer some questions. So I figured I was just thinking in my head, what I should do in this channel is share my experiences, my daily experiences. So I'm going to sit down and answer some questions. And I'll tell you something I did today. So I did not once, but twice I was at the post office doing my drop-off for my orders. And I'm a walking goofball. I swear I should have been a comedian. But now I walked into the post office the second time and I'm just dropping them off. And I see, now I'm going to be embarrassed because she watches this. So, Donna, if you're watching from the post office, I know you watch my channel. I'm just telling these guys, I'm sharing the experience that I'm going to buy a boat when I retire. And I'm going to write Donna on it. That's your name. And then I'm going to sink it. Just the weird stuff. It means nothing. But just anything to get through the day. The monotony. The painstaking. Trolls and weird questions. And the phone going ding, 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 ding. I'm like, was that just the theme song to Ice Ice Baby? Coming live to 96.6 Pickles. Alright, so let's get to questions, comments, and concerns. Awesome, got those seeds. Thanks, Jimmy. I want to compete in the pepper contest. Cool. Just got some seeds for those today. Awesome, Brandon. Yeah, sorry I'm picking my teeth. A little bit of jerky. Yeah, I'm willing to answer questions. Mark Garcia says, hey, Jimmy, what's up with the 7-paw pickle? Mustard to peach, mega hot. Well, yeah, there's the 7-paw pickle, and then there's the 7-paw pickle mustard to peach. It's a color variant of the color variant. Yeah, mega hot. Not the hottest in the world. Not the hottest, but it's definitely up there. It's a competitor, but it's not the hottest. Yes. Oh, hey. These questions, perfect. But if you want more details and you could actually, if you want to see me in pain, I did those reviews. So, once again, I need to work on my playlist a little bit better. Always looking to improve myself. So on my playlist, there's a bunch of peppers I ate. And that's some of them. So you can see how much pain, the pain scale. You know, what's the rate? What people are like, what's the SHUs on those, the Scoville heat units? Not everything's been tested. Most vendors lie about it or guesstimate. Not necessarily lie, but guesstimate. So what we could do on my website, it could be on how red my face is. Red number 4, red number 5. You know, all right. So there's that. Is that the next hottest pepper? No, it's not. Primatelies is pretty much right up there. Gabe says, hi, Jimmy. My cousin is visiting the U.S. and is going to order pepper seeds from you for me. I'm so excited already. Too bad the chocolate Primateli is out of stock. And Make It Wayne is answering me when I'm live. Make It Wayne, Hansfield, private message that sucker and tell him I'm live. Tell him I'll help promote his channel. Tell him to get his butt over here. Tell him to get more enthusiastic about peppers. So, I don't feel like messaging him and then it freezes. So, yeah, I get a lot of messages when I do this. Yeah, chocolate Primateli sold out really, really quick. I'm growing more of those and the golden as well. I will hook up your order, guaranteed. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw it today. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's cool. What am I doing? Sprite. Getting on with it. Reservoir tray. When I'm germinating, I add a little bit of water on here. So why I do that is it gets 80 to 90 degrees. It'll bring the moisture up into the soil and it'll help germinate. But that's not my main concern. Fooled ya. I didn't freeze. Oh man. Yeah, somebody's telling me good jokes here. But yeah, if I'm busy and get a lot of phone calls, as you hear, you guys probably hear ding, 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 phone calls, stuff like that, alarms, stuff like that. A lot of sugar in that, I'm getting hyper. But it basically keeps it so it doesn't dry out. I'm going to message him, joke maker right now. There's 3 people who sent me messages. Boom. Message. Okay. Sup, Jimmy? AJ. So, Miss Seeds I bought from you. Awesome. Thank you very much, AJ. I messaged just hands Phil. Julie, her daughter was on here. She probably got bored and left already since I stopped dancing. She probably got disappointed and cried because I will not hook up with her neighbor, Mary. I'm not giving out my sweet treats for her sweet treats. It's not a fair trade. I'm better looking, but I've never seen her. So, different state. So, I am a goofball. All right. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to finish watering my plants, and we'll get from there. I missed out of water. Ooh, these need water. I just water them too. So, guys have questions, comments, concerns, or you can talk amongst each other. Do not be afraid to join each other's channels. If you're an administrator, moderator, what have you, go ahead, keep dropping your link. That way it gives a chance for people to join. I got to fill all these water bottles up. This is the best way I can do customer service, but I still have to work, no matter what. I'll be back out in about 2 minutes. All right, guys, I'm sort of back. I'm watering plants. A lot of people ask me, is it tap water? Yes, it is, but it has been filtered. I have a filter system. I'm not getting into specifics. Some of these plants dry out and die quick, so it's hard to water them, especially with the bike here. Actually, I'm going to have to move this bike. Not all my lights are on. They basically will be. I don't know how long I'm going live tonight. I'm kind of not in the mood to be live the whole time, but I will be for not the time. For a little bit. It's good to touch base with people. My question I'm asking myself is, do I want to transplant some stuff out of the planter cells or transplant into the bigger cell? Basically keeping that side over there to the bigger stuff and the smaller stuff over here. This is pretty filled. I think I just answered my question. I don't want that on there. You know, I could actually turn these and create more room, but that's okay too. I want some of these bags down here. It'll become my new chair. So we'll do this. Get this out of here. Get it out of here. Hopefully everybody's germination rates are good with my seeds or anybody else's seeds. I wish everybody great luck. You know, it's an exciting hobby to do. I took the hobby and made it into a living. Okay, what is this? Scallop Holden. Well, Primatelies, I believe, is the Hutter. Hello, Gabe. Jimmy, the seeds I got from you already pulled a crop of Primatelies. Awesome. This is Scallop Holden. I don't know if I know you. My name is Jim Morrow. I'm the owner of Jimmy Pickles Product Line LLC, jppepperseeds.com. Isolated seeds. When you're buying seeds, you should go for isolated. I use mosquito netting, and that is the industry standard. I'm not here to train competition, but I am here to nurture newer growers or growers with specific questions. Isolation nets are very effective, government approved, and university tested. They stop bees from cross-pollination. They say wind. Well, what about the wind? What about the wind? Well, it'll pick up the pollen, and pollen is sticky, so it'll stick inside the nets anyway. And the probability of pollen to go from one flower through the nets, I call it the hallway, through another net and land on the exact flower when it needs pollinated is a very, very low percentage. So there's always that. AJ says, I'm about to buy some ocean forest potting soil. Hey, let me know how much you're going to pay. There's nothing I could do to help you on prices here, but I know prices have gone up. Okay. Also, I have discovered from a friend of mine here, and the friend is Garden State Gardener. He is having a contest where you can win $100, and you have to buy Peter Pepper red seeds. It doesn't matter for me or anybody, but I do have them available. They're limited. I've got 23, 30 packs left or whatever. I will have much, much more. I'm probably growing about 30, 40 plants of those. That way I don't have to grow them every year. My seed stock is fairly fresh. Anyway, check out Garden State Gardener. He pinned a post, on YouTube here that the biggest, longest Peter Pepper. You can win $100. Check out Garden State Gardener. Okay, so Brandon says out of White Knight, Fatale, or Dragon's Breath, what would you say is the hottest? The hottest would actually be Dragon's Breath. Did you get the hottest peppers in soil? Gabe says, do you get the hottest peppers in soil? Sorry, that disappeared. Or in deep water culture? Soil. Now, if that's a general question, you could do hydroponics. Hydroponics, I freaking love hydroponics. I really love hydroponics over what I'm doing, but I'm doing in bulk, so it's not economically safe for me to do that. So maybe in the long run I will. All right, so I can't jack that up anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and start working. Get this. I might ignore some of your questions, comments, concerns. Just going to work for 5 minutes and then check into everything going on. That way I'm actually making progress. We're going to do a bunch of this. We're going to crank out the work. Also, growing, you must be patient. Patient. All right, that's enough for now. Yeah. This is what I do. This is dead anyway. That's fine with me. I got plenty of these. I go from this to red solo cup to this, which is 1 gallon. Where I buy stuff is kind of irrelevant because a lot of the stuff I buy local. So. And I buy in bulk. I buy from bulk companies. Most of you guys are not doing this for a living, but a hobby. So our suppliers would be different. Some of my suppliers would be supplying your suppliers. Okay. You know what? I feel like I need to be doing something here. I got some of this. It's for root. Extreme Gardens Azos. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit where the roots are going to be. It's going to be for root development. We're going to just kind of sprinkle it all in here. Healthy amount. Really, oh, still got more there. Ugh. Breathing it in. Not, not a good thing to breathe it in. So, my roots are getting developed already. Remember what I put in here? Cinnamon. How long ago? A few weeks ago. People were like, I know my haters are on other groups are like, oh, it's cinnamon, but I don't know what he's talking about that. Well, my roots are forming quick. They're loving it. They're working it. Look at this. Roots. Cranking that out. Wearing flip-flops is not the greatest thing because I keep dropping dirt on myself. By the way, I am close, semi-close to getting 3,000 roots. Roots, folks, roots. 3,000 watch hours in 1 year. I really want to get my subscriber rate up, although unfortunately about an hour ago I blocked somebody. They weren't too bad, but the truth of the matter was they were trolling. I had 3 trolls on this page, which is not much compared to Facebook, but you know, it is what it is. I need to clean this up a little bit better. Put this here. We're going to continue. So, you know, nutrients are not really an important thing right now. If I had a piece of wood there, I could probably set that up and you guys could actually see my face. Not that it's important, but it is more of connecting with the audience. But that's something for me to think about or do for the next video or this video. So I'm always looking for orders. I'm always pushing my company. Some people say Pickles is only out for money. Not true. If that was true, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. But I do promote my seed company here. It is very important. I make X amount of money every single day. People's standard job, they need 130, 160 bucks. I need a hell of a lot more than that because of all my expenses. So, you guys need seeds. Isolated seeds, jppepperseeds.com. Extras with every order. High germination rates. Instructional videos. I don't see too many other folks giving you 3 hours customer service live and Messenger and all that. Now, there are competitors that are very, very good. Very good. There's lots of great competitors out there that will give you a lot of customer service. I learned from somehow. I learned from some way. So reading, talking to people. So I try to give back to the community because the community gave to me. It's true. As much as the community tries to take away. But overall, the community has given me more than they have taken away. So I am blessed. And I thank you guys. And probably 98% of you here are all supporters of mine. Thank you very much. Smash that thumbs up. Feel free to share it out. I'm suspended on Facebook right now till Wednesday morning. So there's that. All right, 3 more plants done. I only have 2,998 to go. So I am actually needing to get rid of this stuff. This would work too. Lawns are on. This can be over here. That's a really nice glass. Batteries. I'm recording right now. This can be used. I'll be back on camera shortly. Let's do a quick transfer. Thank you everybody who has been doing reviews for me. I do appreciate, and I know you guys do appreciate, because it helps out your channel. Boy, I got a lot of those things in here. Did not notice that. So what I'll do is I'll kick out a couple bags and I can actually sit there and maybe work as well. So I packed out those plants. Whoa! Pickles, calm down. We're going to work on other subjects. This is basically me working and BSing with you guys. I know that there's a lot of new growers here, so this channel can really help you. And I really appreciate you guys watching. I'll get to comments here in a second. I go through soil like nothing. I want to keep up with my root development. I'll sit down here for a second and just talk to you. Talk to you good folk. So it's up. If I was on camera more, I'd have more people here. Brandon says, geez, seems easy to go back to Facebook jail. What'd you do? One of the reviewers made a post. I don't even know what it was about. I was scrolling by and I let it go. And then I seen it like 2 more times. You know, stuff kind of loops into your news feed, stuff like that. And the guy was having an issue, I think, with a neighbor. And I said, just kick their butt. And Facebook's, boom, that's violence. And they suspended me. You know, people can skin dogs alive. People can give me death threats, all that stuff. They don't get suspended, but I did. So it is what it is. So I can't say those words again. Over there, lots of questions, comments. Okay, cool, man. Do you get the hottest peppers? We answered that. Do you always use plants from seed to breed or use clones to stabilize genetics and introduce some specifics? To answer your question, Gabe, I start from seed every year. And stabilizing genetics, not everything I need to stabilize because the majority of what I'm growing has been out in the populace for 10 plus years. Some of it 100 years, so I don't really need to stabilize it. Certain other things I am stabilizing. That's why you haven't seen a lot of my creations out there. There's Joe Schmoes out there. They do F1, F2, it's released. F1, F2, it's released. F1, F2, it's released. This one has a purple leaf. We'll call it a purple F1, F2 release. You know, and it's beyond infinity. So yeah, I am really stabilizing stuff. I am really working on things for over half a decade, not a decade. Some things I've worked up to 8 years. The Sun Pot Brown JP, I've worked on for about 11 years now. So yeah, I definitely work on genetics. Have you ever thought about a Primatelies about? No, I haven't, and I'll tell you why. Capsicum annuums and Capsicum chinensis can cross, but the probability of it is very, very low. And I'm getting out. By the way, I haven't really made the official notice, but before I release a massive amount of my body of work, I'm getting out of doing hybrids because it's somebody, I grow it for, I spend like $3,000 on doing something. Somebody takes it and renames it and gets just as much profit, same as much glory. And those are the same people who attack me and block me. And so it's too much hassle. It's too much drama. And if somebody mixes up a seed, then they say, oh, it's horrible. It's too much of a headache. Doing hybrids, the best thing is universities to do this type of stuff, but individual, small companies like myself, small companies. People are like, dude, Pickles is not a small company by any standards or means. No, I really am. It's just people compare me to, I know it pisses people off. I don't care. I do care, but I don't care, but I don't care, but I care. Hot dog vendors. It's like I'm a small restaurant and people compare me to somebody with the side cart, you know. They're just trying to put money back into their grows. I don't shun them. But those people look to me to stabilize stuff before I release it so they can make as much money as me. And it's just like, dude, I'm not that much better off than you guys. So we need each other to support each other, but people's expectations, that's the word, expectations, want me to stabilize stuff for 10 years and grow 100 plants minimum. You're kidding me. Check this out. Helmet head. Look at that. It's actually helmet head on there. People ask me what to do with the helmet head. You can get a spray bottle and let it sit there for an hour. I just pop it off. Anyway, So that's what I'm doing. I could get more into that subject, but I do have to work. Let's see. Do you always plan for? I can answer that. Have you ever thought? Okay, I answered that. Different species are harder to cross into each one another, and I have done that. I have crossed Capsicum chinense and Capsicum bacaudum, and it took, and by F2, it crapped the bed. It went back to the original parent. So, going outside the species is difficult. It takes more time, more effort, more money. Okay, on average, how long do Primatelies take to germinate on a heat mat? Well, there's variables. If you're at 80, 85 degrees, plant or cell. I'm not, and I'm telling you, some of my big supporters are still using Ziploc bags. I'm not a supporter of Ziploc bags whatsoever. I think there's too much that could go wrong with it. They do germinate really fast that way, but they can also rot and burn out quick that way too. For me, 2 weeks. Standard person, 4 or 5 weeks. So hopefully that is answered. Let's see. Okay, the next person, Brandon. G seems like, okay, I answered that. New to breeding, I didn't know it could backstep. Oh yeah, I can backstep. Oh, hey. One thing I've noticed is some of these newer guys who've been around 1 to 3 years, they come in and they start breeding, and their heart is in the right place. Okay, so I'm not shunning them. Their heart's in the right place, but they take the flower. They take the flower considered from the male to the female, and when you write the cross, you always write the female's name first. You know. So, just so you know, I've seen people reverse it. They don't know, they do it, and they're doing everything wrong. I try to step in. I'm done stepping in on Facebook stuff. I get in trouble too much. People are like, you're just a bully. No, I'm actually trying to show you that you're actually saying it wrong or doing it wrong. But here's the whole point. I've seen more times than not, somebody actually trying to make a cross. The pepper will form. They'll take the seeds out of that, grow that. That's an F1. And it didn't take. And they're like, it's my cross. I did it. I did the cross. I manually did it based on textbook. They could have done everything perfect. But if the pollen from the mother flower ends up taking, you're not getting a cross. You're just with the original. I could name some crosses out there that are not crosses at all. I'm not going to get into that because that causes drama. I'm for the first time today. First time, I'm really stepping back from all of that. I shake my head nonstop. Facebook's driving me nuts. I just see too much of that crap. And somebody's, like I said, somebody's heart could be in the right place, but it might not take. The cross might not take. And they're like, it took. No, it really didn't. It really didn't on most of the stuff. I wanted to say that. So, all right. Greeting. Hello, everybody. King Poobah, nice to see you. Always a pleasure, King Poobah. Thank you. I'm just being impatient. Yeah. I mean, I've seen the best of the best. I am not the best of the best, but I've been exposed to the best of the best. The best of the best, not even on Facebook. I'm gonna straight up tell you. I've seen people germinate super huts in 2 days, and I know how they do it. I'm just not here to educate people on that. I don't even do that because you can't have another job. If you have another job, you can't do it. It's going to dry out faster. You're doing higher temperatures. You're regulating moisture. You're checking it 4 times a day. Some of you guys are probably doing that already, but it's just, it gets crazy. 2 times for the troll. Oh yeah. I'm like, what? King Poobah, what's he talking about, man? 2 times for the trolls. I forgot I did that video. I have fun. One thing I will say, and no matter what side and walk of life, no matter if you're a supporter or non-supporter of mine, I think we could all agree, 100% agree, that I put more energy into my company, but I have more stress. than most people. And they're like, well, pickles really need stress management. Well, I'm not even going to argue. It's not that I need stress management. It's that I'm dealing with a lot. And, there is ways to cope with it. Actually, the best way to cope with it is perspective, taking things in stride, and it all equals to hiring people. Because if I have to do social media, I have to handle the phone calls, I have to handle the emails, I have to handle Instagram, Reddit, all that. I don't even post on Reddit, but I answer all that stuff. I counted, I think it was almost 2,000 messages in 2 days a week ago, and I got nothing done. So, a lot of it is my seeds won't germinate. Instantly, my face turns red, and I'm like, dude, did you read my instructions? And they say, no, we didn't get them. You got them. That's okay. I have a channel. You can watch it. And I go, well, which ones do you have issues with? And this is a learning process for me on how to speak with individuals. And I'll get to why I'm discussing this as well. The first thing I need to ask a customer in order for me to help them, basically, number one question, did you get the seeds for me? Did you get the seeds for me? And if I'm real busy, I'm just going to be like, if you could get customer service from where you bought them from, I didn't make money from you, but you want me to stop production and give you an hour of customer service. But what I can do, regardless of who you bought from, I do have a community heart and a community spirit. That's what YouTube's for. So if you guys got questions, even if it's not my product, does not matter. This is questions and answers for all, as much as possible, to help everybody. But when it comes off live camera, Pickles puts on a different hat, and he's just, I got to get production done. I got to get it done. And if I have to do customer service for a new seller, which often happens, or like, oh, the seller, he's nice, everything germinated, but he doesn't know the background history on this pepper. And I'm like, he sold it, he should, Now, I don't know everything about everything that I sell. I do the best I can. I'm working 16 hours a day. Forgive me if I write this paper is hot instead of pepper. That was one of my number one mistakes on my paper. This paper is hot. It's pepper. It's starting a company and competing with every Tom, Dick, and Harry is beyond insanity. I do love the competition, probably because I played ice hockey for 14 seasons. I also love talking to the point that I put my audience to sleep, most likely. Reminder, I need to shut up and get back to that. But let's get back to some comments and questions, concerns. Okay. All right. So let me get back to work. Oh, yeah. I actually need to get plants. And of course, I'm going to interrupt my own work. This comment for me is a rarity, but I do see it, and a lot of people ask me about it anyway. So this is what I do. I'm going to go real quick on this. Plants or cells? Red Solar Cup. 1 gallon, 5 gallon, 10, 15, 20. Okay, now, a common question asked to me is actually, people are like, I'm just thinking how they're like, why don't you just skip all the processing and take it from here and just put it in a 5 gallon container? Wouldn't that work? The answer is yes, it would work. But root development and isolating the nutrients in a small proximity works better. You're wasting less money keeping up with the containers. So that's why I do the step-by-step process. Oh, all right. So I make myself tired. Have you ever tried a yellow reaper? Yes, I have. I believe, and I do believe, the yellow reaper is really not a yellow reaper. It's probably like a yellow moruga with a tail. But I've grown it before. I could grow it this year. What people want, what people want. That's my belief, that it's probably a yellow moruga or an unknown cross. I don't think there really is a yellow reaper, but that's what I believe. Yeah, I've had it. It tastes good. It's a nice flavor. All right, so back to work. Once again, roots. Okay, so what I'm going to do is work for a little bit. I'm going to work for about a half an hour without looking at comments. And then I'll get back to you guys all at once. If you leave and don't get your question answered, what you can do is come back to the video. It will be here. And I will answer every question that I can. If it is a question I felt that I've answered already, I might skip over it. But try my best for all your folks. Be sure to share this. Be sure to tell your friends. Knock on your neighbor's doors and tell your neighbor's dogs how great my seeds are. I need all the support I can get. Also, not only me, but there's a lot of great reviewers popping up. Check them out. Check everybody out. Check everybody out. Check out all the seed vendors. Check out all the reviewers. Form your own opinions. Read Encyclopedia of Chili Peppers from Dave DeWitt. That guy's great. I've had great privileges of speaking with him several times. Also, Dave DeWitt has a YouTube channel, which I don't think is current, but he goes around the world checking out peppers. There's a couple videos on Dave DeWitt that are just freaking fantastic. I remember he went down to South America and fell down a hillside. Man, the guy didn't get hurt. Landed perfect. Check him out. He's written many books on chili peppers. I have read most of them. Very good, if not all of them. I think I've read all his books. He's been writing books since I was a kid. I mean, he gets back into the basics and stuff. And talks about bird's eye pepper and some of the heirlooms. And then he gets into, he has more of a recent book. Maybe came out 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And that's a fantastic. Check him out. Check out Dave DeWitt. Great author. I remember I used to read a lot of books. I don't get a great chance to do that too much because I'm working so much. All right, let's add to this. I am in the field of, no matter how much I work, there's always more work to be done. It's pretty crazy. I also noticed this season I took like 30,000 pictures and I only put like 500 on my website. I need to add more pictures. Even if I'm sold out on certain varieties, need to keep adding. By the way, if you got supplies to buy up, buy up. The prices probably, a lot of the times, have already gone up. So, it's too early to buy. I know personal friends in Pittsburgh have told me these words. It's too early to worry about that stuff. You're going to pay twice as much. So, just letting you guys know. And it's probably already too late, to be honest. Depending upon your vendor for soil and all that. I have never been a fan of Home Depot and Lowe's because those guys are very irresponsible, leaving their soil outside getting wet. There's little holes in these bags, and that's when aphids get in them. You might have eggs of aphids in the soil before you even buy it. So check with nurseries to see if they're left outside. If they're left outside, are they covered? I'm not talking about shrink wrap. I am talking about tarps. Do they cover them with tarps? So lots to do, as you can see. I was thinking of something. Sometimes when I work, it's like almost a power source, power force, like Star Wars. I think of people's advice stuff. In the past and present, and I try to think about these things. Sometimes it doesn't matter, sometimes it does. You know, and that's another thing we could all learn from one another. We can all learn from one another. My light sources need to be improved by situational, meaning I need to move them around. Not getting great sources on some of this, but I will. All right. Spilling dirt. Sometimes it's easier to dump this stuff in buckets, and then I'll cover the buckets, and then I take the buckets into the other containers. So, still here. So, let's see. I've been live for almost a full hour. That's good. I'm going to rearrange. Also, oh, you can see me good. I rearrange some of my plants. I rotate, basically, lack of better terms, I rotate my crops here. Container I could use in the future. Also, before you germinate, you should add water to it to see if they leak. You don't want water on your I got questions. Tell Chuck F I'm live. I'll answer his hot sauce question. Chuck F is AF is a good dude. There's some genuine people in the pepper community that really makes everything worthwhile, no matter what. So, all right. These done. I'll get back to your questions, comments, concerns here. Be sure to share this. I'm not on Facebook group, well, Facebook too much right now. Well, not at all. I'm on it, but I'm not active. Let's put it that way. So, I got other people active on Facebook for me. I am not an active Facebook member right now. Other people are posting for me. So, there's that. Oh man, my ribs hurt. Yeah, I'm all right. I hurt my ribs. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, kind of got hurt the other day. You know what? I don't know about you guys, but I personally like the logo on this. I like the design on this. Sit here and BS with you. All right. Hey ho. Not COVID. It just, like I said, I hurt my ribs, and I'm breathing in dust. Right now. Hey yo. How's everybody's weather? I'm here in Pittsburgh, those who do not know. And it's snowy. I'm thinking about making a snow fort. Just for the, I mean, like, should I be making a snow fort? The answer is no. I got too much other work to do. Get your priorities in straight, Mr. Picker. But it would be fun. I stay at home more times than not, which is okay. It gets lonely, a little bit of lonely. So what I want to do is just do different fun things for YouTube. I'm going to, you know, I could switch this. Kind of working in the corner. There you go. Kind of working over there. Can't see comments when I'm here. So, there you go. The reason I didn't, because it kind of flashes. I don't like that. This is not good. This isn't good either. I could switch this light out if there's an issue with it. I don't like this cooler here anymore, to be honest. Swap this. All right. Oh, yeah. I got it. That's going to drive you guys nuts, right? Let's see how flashing that is. I got plenty of light. Yeah, that's not good. I got plenty of lights. I could. This. You guys know what this is, right? It's a brick maker for snow. I can make an igloo. I'm gonna shut that off. You know what I could do? Just swap it out. All I gotta do is swap it out. Oh, yeah. Do this. If you still gonna do it. Ah! I'm alright. Of course, that's a great way to break a light. There we go. Problem fixed. Problem fixed. It's not perfect. I'm going to reposition that. See, I switched out a new light, so it's not flashing now. I'm going to put that above it. So, my ribs. So, oh, by the way, another thing, I usually mention this in every video. You guys notice I get sweaty. It gets really hot down here. It's like 90, 95 degrees. And I can actually get tan. I've been trying to recruit hot, sexy women in the Pittsburgh area to lay underneath my grow lights. That way, they get tan. And I can supervise. All right. Live chat. I'm missing a lot of people here. Just got seeds from a trade. I'm excited. Okay, cool. Walker, Texas Peppers. Nice to see you. Get her done. JP would have done reviews today, but allergies kicked in. My ass cedar and juniper pollen got my sinuses swollen, so we'll do one tomorrow. If better then, damn the luck. Yeah, man, health first. Not a problem, not a problem. Okay, 60s today, and we'll get Thursdays, morning 20s weather. That's like spring weather here. All right, so I'm caught up. Pretty much caught up with everything. I've been going live for an hour. Smash that thumbs up for analytics, or whatever you call it. I don't even think it's called analytics, but just helps the algorithms. Oh, yeah, today, every day is a long day. This job is not hard. My job is not hard, but it is strenuous. It is mental and physical. People want to do what I do. Be prepared for frustration every day. Be prepared for thousands of messages per day to the point that you can't work. You got to ignore some of them. There is some individuals that send me messages about mac and cheese every day. I looked into them and they were not trolling me, so I never blocked them, but I can't answer. And they're everyday experiences. You know, the best thing I could say to somebody like that is for them to start a YouTube channel, and they could actually really connect with someone. So, yes, send me lots of comments. Say comments, send comments, thumbs up. Somebody just gave me a thumbs up. If you gave me thumbs up before, it's going to take the thumbs up away. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up again. I'm at 9. We could have a free, money-free, and where I have done this and I've gotten up to about 40 thumbs up in 30 minutes by saying, thumbs up, can I get a thumbs up? JP, request for a thumbs up. I got 10 thumbs up. Can I get 11? Can I get 11? 11 thumbs up, 11. After 11 is 12, but we got to get 11. Can we get 11 thumbs up? We got 10. 7 people did all 7 people with thumbs up. I am waiting for 11. Can I get 11 on the thumbs up? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. How many logos are in the picture? 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got 11. Can we get 12? 12 comes after 11, and after 12 is 13. We got one more person doing this free auction where there's no money involved. Can we get 12? Can we get 12? 12 is a dozen. 13 is a baker's dozen. I would prefer a baker's dozen than a 12. But I still have to get 12 before I can get a baker's dozen. Can I get 12? Thumbs up. Need thumbs up. There's 7 people. 1 person left. They didn't like the thumbs up auction. Free thumbs up auction. It's free to hit the thumbs up. And it helps a great fella like me. It keeps a jolly chubby guy like me happy. All right, that was fun. Yep, thumbs up. Okay, so didn't even get 12. Didn't even get 12 thumbs up. All right, so I'm done. This thing, now I could put boots on. Mark Garcia says pickles, and I could start making a fort. Wouldn't that be cool? I could even spray paint it. Pickle. I'll troll myself in there. Pickles is a punk. I can do that. Why not? I can build this up. That snow's probably compactable now. There's a bunch of snow out there. I'll put a table out there. Never ever seen an igloo form. Yeah, I could build an igloo. What I would do, for safety's sake, is I'd build a wall, two sides, and I could put like a roof on it. What I could do for a roof, and this is kind of funny, I could get isolating nets that's already ripped that I'm going to throw out anyway, and kind of put it on top and put another brick on it, kind of like a castle wall, you know what I mean? It's kind of stagnant. And to hold the net, I could even put some snow on top or something else and kind of make a roof. Of course, when it melts, it drips on you. Put plywood on it, put a roof on there. Something like that. I could do it. It would look silly for the neighbors, but I really don't care. I'm silly. I look silly no matter what I do. So this is from my childhood. You see the sticker? It was a boy, and maybe another boy building an igloo. Can't really see it. It's old. I still have it. I found it not too long ago. Eat Eskimo pies and have an inflatable tauntaun. I could do that. Second story igloo. I could do that as well. There's probably enough snow out there. Question is, do I want to drink coffee at X amount of time? And I got 52%. I could go, it's 9:45. I've gotten 7 people trying to contact me. I would answer them back quickly and then go live. Start building it. I probably won't do it, but it's fun to dream about it, I guess. Will I build some of it? I probably will. I probably will. It's February. I got about 8 weeks to do this. Mark Garcia. That's a lot of thumbs up. I have nothing to drink down here, do I? All right. Let's see. What do I need to do? Is this... I need a little bit more water. I'll leave this here. I like to change the scenery background, stuff like that. I watered this stuff, but I want to make sure I'm fully watered. It's funny when people down, no offense, but I have some experts I talk to, and what's good for them is not good for me, and what's good for me is not good for them. They're like, oh yeah, you need to do this. You should have done that. Why are you watering every day? Because they dry out. Well, your soil's horrible. No, it's not. A lot of people don't understand. I have salt trucks and everything that come through here to like 50 or 20 feet from here and drop massive amounts of salt, which dry the air. I open up the garage, all that other stuff. I don't want to quit. So let's keep working. What do I need to do? This stuff I can get stack up. I'm not reusing the soil that I pulled out because there could be seeds in there. Great way to mix up your grow. Do not mix up your grow. It gives me a headache, to be honest. All right, Dracula. I'm growing more Draculas. See how purple they are? Seeds are on the website right now. Dracula peppers, really cool. Really cool, I'm telling you. Those kids freaking love it. I need to get more water on this stuff soon. Oh, I definitely need more water. All right, I'm gonna fill up these jugs. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, I got a dozen. Can I get a baker dozen thumbs up? What if I did a 3-hour video thumbs up? That would be a waste of time. Now I think about it. All right, so I'm going to transplant in here. First thing, well, I'm not going to, different stage. So I'm just keeping this into a tray. I'm transplanting Dracula's pepper. Pictures on JP Pepper Seed Stock. Call them. I'm limited on these. I got like less than 20 packs. You guys want Dracula pepper seeds? Buy them up. They're isolated. They are isolated. I would like to see orders come in for Dracula seeds. Like now, if you can, if you want. I think they're tasty. When they're purple, they're a little bitter. But they are beautiful. They make a great sauce. It's like a blood red on them when they ripen. Check out a review. I've done I've done 2 or 3 reviews on Dracula peppers. Idaho Garden Girl has bought some. Everyone, until next time. Thank you, Mark, for being here. I'm continuing. I don't know how long these live videos go until they cut me off. I can't advertise on Facebook, so it's all up to you guys. Some of you guys have been over the top awesome. In fact, a lot of you have been. Spread the word in your videos about me. If you guys need promotions or whatever, and I get to know you, I'll give you shout outs. You know, Walker Texas Peppers. He's a newer guy. I think he's been growing for a while, though. Check out his channel, Walker Texas Peppers. He's here. Jerry J, you're back again. I'm transplanting Dracula peppers. I'm going from this to this. Oh, I subscribed to you, Jerry J, by the way. I checked out some of your videos. It looks like you did some challenges. Jerry J, I got the notion that you're a down-to-earth dude. And nowadays, that's a good thing, my friend. So, as long as everybody's respectful and everybody's cool, I'm cool. I don't care what walks of life people come from. I just care about growing. So, I blocked somebody from the channel today. Everything I said, they contradicted. So, you know, I need the view hours, but it's all good. Jerry J, thumbs up. Nice to see you. So, I don't know if you ever had Dracula peppers. They're kind of purple. And some people promote harder shells, which is good. They last longer. But I like these because, look, I squeeze. Idaho Garden Girl says, I'm going to enter the Garden State Gardener Peter Pepper contest. Bought Peter Pepper seeds from Jimmy Pickles. Jerry J, if you're growing Peter Pepper seeds, there's a contest. Not my contest, Garden State Gardener. Check out Garden State Gardener. If you have the largest, and I'm walking into a freaking almost troll zone saying this, if you have the largest Peter Pepper, by the end of this season, and it's a contest, and you measure your biggest Peter Pepper, he will give you $100. Awesome. So what I'm doing is squeezing this, each one, loosening them up. That's why I like the soft disposable ones. Everybody has preferences. You know, everybody has preference. All right. So when I grow, I like to grow about 30 plants. Maybe less, maybe more. I have seeds on the website of Dracula for those people doing the contest. Peter Pepper. Those are available as well. I have about 225 to 230 varieties on the website, all grown isolated, and I will hopefully have about 500 varieties. Solid. without running out of stock this coming season. I really enjoyed the Dracula pepper. I actually enjoyed talking to others about it. I don't like that. Roots are not good. I'm throwing it out. Not wasting my time. Here's a nice root. Remember me putting cinnamon on these just a couple weeks ago? Look at that. Just from a couple weeks. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is a natural root hormone, not just your sleazy stripper name. Okay. I have a lot of these plants in here. How many do I really want to grow? That's the question. I guess as much as possible. If I have an overabundance, maybe I'll send some stuff out to reviewers too. That's a lot of loss of seeds in something like this. But, alright, so I'm going to make markers on everything for this. Dracula. Once again, seeds are available. I think I'm going to get good view time on this. Good question, Brandon. Brandon asked a question. My question is, why is this stuck together? I think I really do walk into a danger zone when I say stuff like that. Brandon, what was Brandon's? Is there a size difference between the different colored pheno? No. There really isn't a pheno for Dracula. It depends upon the grower. If you grow smaller plants, you're going to get smaller peppers. You grow a bigger plant, you're going to get better shapes of everything. Some people say, "Hey, pickles, I bought from you. It's not as advertised. It's not looking like it." I'm like, "All right, talk to me. Talk to me. Why didn't you talk to me?" And then then I pry and I pry and I pry and I get these people to talk to me, and I say, "Show me a picture," and they show me a picture of a 2-foot plant. There you go. There you go. It's a horrible way of describing this, but imagine a 13-year-old girl giving birth to a child. There is higher probability of complications, the child not being fully developed, okay? That being said, it's the same thing in the pepper world. You eat smaller plants, you're going to get dwarfs, you're going to, I didn't mean that for people, but you know what I mean? You're going to get smaller peppers. So, and then people think it's a pheno, and it's really not. So I'm just doing tags right now. Also map out your grow. There's a map. If you don't understand what I mean by map out your grow, just watch a video. I try to keep those videos very short. I go by this KISS system. Keep it simple, stupid. That means short and right to the point, which is the biggest challenge of me in life. Also, when you're looking at tags, check both sides to see if there's no, because if you write on one side and you put it in, you might think it's actually the other side. And once again, another great way of destroying what you're growing. And then people come to the vendor and say, "Hey, guess what? Your stuff didn't grow true." But meanwhile, it did, and you had something on the other side of the sign. That happens. Also, when you're done pulling this stuff, get rid of the soil. You reuse the soil, it could have seeds in it from the previous type, and you're still growing the previous type. Here it is. Clemente Elite. There's signs on it. I'll just disregard that right now. So I try to be careful of these things. I have personally made mistakes, and you guys can learn from my mistakes. I can learn from your mistakes. That one has a sign on it. Cross it out. So I really love the Dracula pepper. It is beautiful. If you don't eat peppers much, you know what? That's kind of like an ornamental, but not. And by the way, all ornamentals are edible. I don't care what they say. They're all edible. Some are bitter. Black pearl. It's a bitter pepper until it gets ripened red. Still a little bit of bitterness, not much flavor. I do have those seeds on the site, but that's like a porch and deck pepper. You could throw it in a salsa to put a little bit of heat to it, but it's not much flavor. Dracula is kind of like that, but doesn't really have the bitterness, and it has more of a fruity flavor when it's ripe. So I do consider those kind of ornamentals, but I don't like that. So, two more. Little mistakes. We all make little mistakes. I just made a little mistake, and I'll show you what I did. It's not a big deal at all. So, that's what I did. Actually, I need one more sign. Okay. This is what I did. So, I put all these in, but what was the mistake? I wanted to add root hormone, and I didn't. So that's okay. I'm just going to add sprinkle on the top and water it in. There's all types of stuff. All types. I'm going to use Mycos. Oh yeah, it's definitely got Mycos smell. This was from a sample pack from years ago. Jellyfish, it's from Plant Success. I got a freaking 20-pound bag right there. I don't care, but I'm using this because it's here. Mycos. Mycos is a living bacteria that will help roots form. They'll open up the pores of the roots to actually uptake stuff. Roots help with the, I call it like cilia. You got your roots and the roots from the roots. And that's a hair-like structure like in your lungs, which is called cilia. So I'm going to water that in. Trust me, this really works. And if you guys have been watching my videos enough, within a week, roots are really forming, and they form fast. And it's good. It's really good. All right, so that's kind of done. Still got more of those to transplant. Grabbed a couple more trays. I still got more Draculas. Yeah, I'll grow as much as I can. These trays, I got them. People ask me. Without holes. Make sure you get the ones without holes. This was $1.99. You're probably going to pay $3 now. Prices went up $3-4. I don't know where you guys buy stuff. I buy my stuff locally and in bulk. Hey, I was going to do that stuff. Those cups do not have holes. These do. All right, we'll just do what we can. If I run out of work here, I'll end up doing reviews in the snow. All right, 15 people. Smash that thumbs up. It's basically Pickles working and answering questions and talking long talks. TikTok and JP don't stop. Like I said, it's a lot of work. It's non-stop. I really love what I do. If I didn't love what I do, I wouldn't do it. I had a welding career for 17 years, and I went into this. My body couldn't keep up. I'm very active, but it's not like lifting 50-pound torque converters. I found out state law of Pennsylvania, you're not supposed to really lift above 5 pounds. I was lifting 50 pounds for 10 years, non-stop all day. No wonder I have arthritis and back hurts. And But this stuff's pretty good. This job, the thing is around Mother's Day is when I start transplanting outside during the last frost. That's when my back really starts hurting because I'm moving heavier containers outside. I really wish I had a conveyor belt, but you know, a boy can dream. It doesn't mean his dreams are going to come true. So, all right, let's keep going. Losing my line. I'm gonna do something here. I don't want to waste the soil, so I'm just dumping it in here. I go through these bags like nothing. All right, next bag. I'll take this one. Oops. So, is there anybody who hasn't started their germination yet? These have holes. Yeah, this is good. They should have been a little bit better. Also, I'm always looking for people to buy up. You guys buying up is supporting this channel because otherwise I go back to welding. Sales are kind of up and down right now. I'm trying to get my sales up. jppepperseeds.com. I have 230 varieties, all grown isolated to help ensure purity. I do this channel for extra support. So if you guys want to support your supporter, jppepperseeds.com. Even buying one pack of seeds is helping me a lot, and I give extras anyway, along with customer service. So I'm doing the purple UFOs. They're on the website. Check that. Check those out. Look how beautiful they were. People love purple, but sometimes with purple you get Primatelies and some of that stuff. Did I break the plant? I'm gonna say I did. All right. Like I said, I like these because I could squeeze them, loosen up the soil. Lots of work to do. I could keep this channel 24/7. You know, we can all feed off of each other's energy. One thing that comes to mind for long videos is Johnny Scoville. He did a 24 video of doing reviews and all that stuff. And man, he did absolutely beyond fantastic. Like, I salute him for that. Not everybody's a fan of his. I like the guy. He started his review channel the same time I started my company, and that was in the year of 2016. I've been on Facebook pepper groups since like 2010. I don't even know if they're around then. 2012. I think pepper groups started forming, Hot Pepper Growing Society, Chili Head, stuff like that. And then I started forming my groups on Facebook, which is Hot Peppers Haven. I'm going to use all this. I didn't grow much purple UFOs this past season. I really do love them, so I'm going to grow a bunch. Also, another thing to keep in mind when you're growing, it's difficult. It's like our plants are our children, basically, so you don't want to have favoritism, but you kind of do. And my backyard, there's trees, shadows, stuff like that. My neighbor's trees, my trees, the house, everything creates a shadow. So basically what I'm getting at is certain areas are better growers than others. So keep that in mind. Does this stuff really? No, it doesn't. I'm done with that. Marking. Alright, so once again, check on both sides. If there's writing, that could screw up in the future. Also, Chinese grease markers will stay on, so you can check that out. These are purple UFOs. Seeds are available. Very limited. That's why I'm growing them. Again, they are a hot seller. Hot seller. Red is ripe. If you're buying seeds from unripened peppers, the probability is low germination rates. So that's why you want to get them from a vendor that will actually, I need to wipe. Not a lot of this stuff. It'll work. Nope, I don't like it. That actually pulls seeds from ripened peppers. Some of the newer guys were pulling seeds and selling them last year out of purple. And I watched where they sold them. And I, not to intervene, but I do drink a lot of coffee. So I said, hey, how's your germination on those seeds? They said, it won't germinate. I said, yeah, they pulled them from purple peppers and they're selling to hundreds of people. That's not good. I'm not, and then here it is. People are like, Pickles is putting people down. Pickles is putting people down. And I'm like, I'm trying to protect the community. And they're like, well, you're trying to be the only seed vendor. I'm like, well, a boy can dream. Once again, a boy can dream. But there's plenty of other great vendors than me. So, but it's a tip. If you're saving your own seeds or buying seeds from somebody else, purple UFO, ask what stage. They might lie, whatever, but I'm just telling you. I see everything. This is not good to write on. Once again, check both sides. These little tips should help you. I've made mistakes too. We're all human. We can all learn from another. So I'm going to continue this. Finish up this tray. I really appreciate everybody here. Smash that thumbs up. So I'm trying to get as much work done as possible. You guys are actually reinforcement for me. I haven't even seen comments, so I'm going to have to look at those shortly. It's not popping up for some reason. So let me finish out this tray, which it'll take me about 4 minutes. And I'll sit down and I'll answer questions. I'm not ignoring people. I use examples from real situations with customer service. And I gotta add to this. This will be different. To help others, not to make somebody feel uncomfortable, because that could have been your experience. But stuff like, I learned how to help others by helping others. So if they're actually telling me the truth about situations, here's a nice root, just from a couple weeks. If you guys are truthful with me and you tell me situations of mistakes, I can pass those knowledge on to others where it can help others. And that thing with the sign on one and not the other, yeah, I'm putting Dracula on the last 3 cups. I have done that myself. And when I'm growing them isolated, I take the plant and I throw it out. That whole lot gets thrown out. The whole lot gets thrown out. All right, so that's done. Because it can jeopardize quality control. I take great pride in it. All right, you know what? Back to the cinnamon for root hormone. Not the best stuff for root hormone, but it's decent. What you want is a nice sprinkle. I add a little bit too much. Gonna water it in. Sit down and answer questions. I will honestly say this year has been pretty good with people being patient. I've seen some people not being patient, and with me, but for the most part, it's been better this year than previous years. Now, it's still early. People could be... Where was I going to do that? Where was I going to put that? Let me MacGyver some stuff. Yeah, you know one thing? We all watch each other. That being said, certain people will actually be impressive. I'm going to have to wash my pants again, damn it. They will be very impressive with their grow, and you guys might expect to have the same results. You're not going to have the same results if you don't do the same things at the same time, with the same environment. You could do the germination mat, you can do the reservoir tray, you can do the planter cells. You could get the seeds from me, that person can get the seeds from me, but that other person might be more successful than you, maybe because their room temperature is higher. Stuff like that. I do not see comments. So now I'm going to read comments. After rambling on for a great time. Chuck AF. Okay, I missed a lot of questions, but I am going back as far as I can. Oh, Mark Garcias, can you tell a male from a female flower have both parts? Pepper plants, same sex. They're male and female. Yeah, pepper plant flowers are male and female, so they're considered self-pollinators. So you don't need bees. And bees are actually cross-pollinating, they mess up your strains. So that's why buying seeds from non-isolated vendors, you're taking a risk, folks. You're taking a risk. So, okay, so there's that. Every time I answer a question, I need to, instead of stopping, I'm just going to go right down. I'm going to answer this as fast as possible, okay? He mentioned you earlier about a hot sauce question. Yeah, I did. About check. Yeah, that sauce that Jimmy loves, I forgot the name because I want to try a bottle. Tons of sauces. The one I just did, that would be SoCal hot sauce, grok sauce. There's that, yeah. Thanks, Rob. That's it. Yeah, no problem. I found molasses helps feed the good bugs in your soil as well. Well, I don't consider bugs good in the soil unless you're talking about worms. Molasses feeds the microbes, which is living bacteria. Okay, Jerry J. How many generations are you into your strain? I have multiple strains. One is F4, the other is F5. I have an F7. I have an F10. I have multiple strains. Right now, what I'm concerned about is the F4 and the F5. What they are, I'm not going to say. You didn't ask that anyway, but so F4 and F5 for this year. So that's what it is. Getting into that subject a little bit more, there's people I really respect, and they said, listen, we're going to be honest with you. We're going to shoot from the hip. We think you should go to F8, F10. It's more respectable. I said, no. And I'm standing up to you, and I'm standing up because I'm going to release it, and 10 billion people are going to rename it. My chocolate Primateli has been renamed so many times, it's crazy. Bain Strain Peach, that was my release. Originally came from Kevin Bain. I stabilized it, isolated it. I spent thousands of dollars into it. Now it's been renamed already. I'm not going to get into that. So, me spending more money into a project, yeah, I'm just not going to do it. And I'm going to release it by F4, F5s if I feel comfortable. Okay, so Walker, Texas Pepper says, hi, bro. Jerry J is back again at 90-pound sacks of concrete. That's what ruined me. My God, Jerry J, I just got a hernia by reading that. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Derek Oakley comes back. I left and I came back. 3 bags gone. He's on fire. Boom, I am on fire. I'm getting a tan. I'm going to tone up my skin. I'm definitely on fire. Okay, Yeppers, 5 bags. Yeah. Ordered some seeds last night from Jimmy. Nothing but quality each and every time. 100% peppers, fist bump. Boom. Thanks, Chuck AF. Average germination from your stuff, at least 80%. At least 80%, sir. At least 80%. And another thing about my seeds, they're 1 to 2 years old. They're actually a year and a half old right now for most of the stuff. So, yeah, very fresh. And the stuff that starts becoming 2 years, I give it off or I throw it out. I want fresh seed stock. I know vendors that have stuff up to 10 years. It can still germinate if you have in the proper facilities. That means proper temperatures. You need a backup generator for stuff because once electricity goes out, I could get more into that into detail. There's actually some articles on it that I've read that blows my mind about seed saving. That is beyond me, beyond anybody really here in the United States. But that's another subject. Okay, Dirk Oakley says, "Hey Chuck, AF got pickles package today a day early. Awesome." And Chuck AF says, "That's awesome, Dirk." So he said the same thing as me. Who has the best reaper? The best reaper. Now, that's quite the question. Who has the best reaper? I say anybody who isolates it and sells it isolated so it's not cross-pollinated. As far as the best, it would mean for flavor and heat. And that depends upon the way you grow. Jerry J, once again, extreme peppers are great. Yes, they are. For me, the daughter likes the heat, prefers a great flavor with a lighter bite. Okay, so I can recommend some stuff. Orange spice, lemon spice. Here's something I've been pushing for 2 years, and it sells, but it sells very, very slow. I need some water in my hands, very dry. Pour it on my floor. Dries up anyway here. So, what else? Santa Lucia Island. That's something that I think your daughter would probably love. It's mid-hot. It's around a habanero level, if not a little bit less. Santa Lucia Island. They're red. They're smooth. They're kind of roundish balls. They're about like this. I gotcha. So, but check it out. Check out my website. Also in the category and everything else, it'll say the name, like say Carolina Reaper, Capsicum Chinense, super hot. So what you want is stuff with mid hot. Can I think of anything real quick off the? You know what? MA, which is Matthew Arthur, Mini War Tricks. Those things are like Hawaiian Punch. They're awesome. They're freaking awesome. Okay. Chuck AF, I tried not only to buy from vendors, I tried to only buy from vendors I trust. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, JP. Not a problem, Mark Garcia. And thank you. And I'm looking forward to your reviews. It was shipped out this morning. Okay. Now, Jerry J, I'm loving the questions, brother. I'm loving the questions. Okay. The old lady cross-pollinated jalapeno with Ghost, and they were the best, the hottest, perfect-looking jalapenos ever. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Jack Skaggs from Ohio did that cross already. It's been stabilized. It's nothing's 100% stable. Not even heirlooms are 100% stable. I even got color variants from heirlooms, and that's the god honest truth. Go See Jalapeno has been in existence since 2015, I think. And I personally, I am the originator on some various other color variants from that. So, okay. Man takes care of business, y'all. Don't sing. Don't need any more copyright strike. Yeah, don't sing. I did get some copyright strikes. One day I'm going to get me one of those Jimmy Pickle stickers for my seed box. That's cool. You mean the what was it? I almost feel like drinking this. It'd be nasty. I am thirsty. The metal. It's kind of like the metal foil. Next order, just throw me a message, Chuck, and I'll throw it in. I'm not doing that for everybody, but Chuck AF, next order you make, I will throw one in for you. You've bought a ton from me. I do appreciate you and much love. I finally caught up. Tell you what, I've been live for 2 hours. I think I'm going to call it quits. I can always be back. I went 2 hours. My favorite thing to do is once I end this, I do a screenshot of how many watched hours I get in. Yeah, yeah, I got some of that. I got other stuff too that I haven't really shown. Uh, so I'll get into that. Next shirts I'll end up having are gray ones. I do not sell t-shirts. I got flagged for that too. Am I the best? You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Am I the best? I'm going to be honest. I don't think I am the best. I don't think anybody's the best, but I've seen the best grower. I've seen the best marketer. I've seen the best saver of seeds. Might be me. But I think we're all kind of in different categories. Anyway, restock your soil to make your yeah. Yeah, man. Restock for the soil. Oh, I also have that thing right up there. I'm looking at the yellow brick maker. Maybe I'll make an igloo and start doing reviews in that. Something different. Something fun. I work long hours. Might as well have fun. You know, it keeps the sanity in. So much love. Boom and a bang, I'm out.